Dr. Johnson here with Cascade Chiropractic and Wellness. I'm here with Drew. He's coming in with neck pain on the right side and down into the shoulder. A brief history is shoulder, he explained to me, is maybe like an old custodial job, doing a lot of scrubbing and things, and it just seems to be iffy since then. How long ago was that?
About like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Okay, so kind of long-standing, kind of rears its ugly head from time to time. Then, Drew has a pretty massive amount of hair, and I have a love-hate relationship with the hair. One is, it's heavy enough, and the mass is putting enough force that it is adding to some of the stress in the neck, but it keeps you on very good behavior, because if that weight is on that side for too long, bam, pain presentation is going to come fast, and you got to correct it. And so I say pain is a good coach, and it's coaching you to do good things. But when you do get out of a good posture habit, bingo, it's going to hit you pretty fast. And so we're dealing with some things that are a little bit chronic. We're going to dive in, get some really tight muscles that are loosened up. None of our tests presented anything that was more than just deep, deep tension sticking joints down. And so let's have you lay down, Drew, and we will get after it. And so I'm going to be right in on the key problem first here, and that is the right side of his neck. It is this area right at the base of the skull, behind the ear. Nice and gnarly tight. How are you doing pain-wise to work on that?
Feels pretty good.
Okay.
Definitely painful though.
Give me a heads up if I'm getting after it too hard, but we're going to work it pretty good. There's kind of two places that your biggest neck muscles are attaching in the back. The first place is in along the back of the skull here, and the other place is that little nub behind your ear. And we're finding a lot of tension right there. Left side's got some tension too, but you said, are you feeling pain with it as I push in here?
Not at all, no.
Just tension.
Yeah.
Okay. Spot 1 up here under the skull versus spot 2, which one's more? 1.
Spot 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Move up here above your head. Get onto that spot here. Doing okay still?
Mm-hmm.
We're just getting deep pressure onto it, seeing if we can break up as much of that tension as we can. We're going to work this all the way into the shoulder too. How do we do to get in like that? Still soreness?
It feels okay though. Yeah.
So when we were talking in our interview, as far as the neck being tight on one side like this, there's got to be some detail in Drew's posture that tends to shorten this right side. And I've got two theories, either working on projects, head leans to the right while looking down, or the other one is like computer work, mouse work, shrugging that shoulder if the mouse is a little bit too tall or leaning or reaching towards it, then you kind of hunch in onto that side. As time goes on, those muscles get used to being in that shortened position. Then you get more and more pain with motion. Flexing down will fire off the pain especially. And that might tie a little bit into some of his old shoulder stuff. Shoulder stuff is especially infraspinatus, this lower portion of the shoulder. As he's rolling through the motion to go into internal rotation, shoulder shrugs to clear past that muscle tension and be able to get, not quite full rotation still, but that's the body's little cheat to be able to get the motion and work around the tension. So we'll be working that too. Sore in here still?
Yeah.
Let's do a couple things here. I've got a little metal tool, a straightening tool. We're gonna work this. You do okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
So these muscles down into here, our neck's longest muscles come down as low as the bottom of that shoulder blade. So we're just gonna work it right up the neck here. This could leave you like some bruising or like red skin for sure. Painful?
Feels good.
Okay. I'm gonna take and just tuck as much hair up out of the way as we can. Do okay on this area?
Mm-hmm.
Right off behind that ear. So how long have you been working on the dreads?
9.5 years. Almost 10.
Ooh. You're in deep now.
Yeah, I am.
Well, that timing is a good thing, because it's not like you just grew long hair and then tried to throw it all up all at once. If if this was a 1-year project, your neck muscles might still be a little bit weak and unaccustomed to it, but you got nice strong muscles through your neck. We can feel that. So we just got to teach them to loosen up a little bit and operate a little bit better.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah, there's a little crunchy. I'm going to get in on this side a little bit too. Sore out here at all?
A little bit.
How about this spot here?
Feels okay, just feels kind of weird.
I want to work this side first because that's the area that's tight on the other side. There's a little bit extra here. And so we'll give you a taste of what it feels like, then we'll get on the muscles that are a lot more irritated. Doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty tender?
It's not, yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Can you feel like the more gritties over here?
Yeah.
It's like just kind of digging through that muscle tension. Pull this sleeve down a little bit. The muscle group that's tight, this is the spine of the scapula. So you get this big triangular shape here, and that spine goes down the upper portion of it, and it's all this muscle, and it's going right out and attaching into the back of the shoulder here. And so this is where the muscle groups up, and this is going to be a lot of that tension. If we can get the back part loose, the big kind of broad part of the muscle, that will help a lot. But if we can get it to loosen up right where those muscles come together, that seems to be a spot where we'll make a lot of progress. Doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to kind of peek in at it. Oh yeah, we got you nice and bruised up here. That'll be red for a few days for sure.
Yeah.
Just going to kind of thump through it. I'm going to pull this shoulder down. Doing okay?
Yeah, doing good.
Sore as I go through that. It wants to shrug.
Just like, it's sort of like right there because it feels a little scrape, but it's all good.
Let's let people kind of peek at what this bruise is. Kelsey, come on over here. We'll show them. Looking right over the top to this side. That's what that bruise looks like. And so we know we've done very thorough work to get after that spot. let's get into a few things as far as getting joints moving. So I'm gonna pull shoulders down. We're gonna get this opened up pretty good like this. So my first spot is gonna be right in the base of that neck. The head's going up and over, away from that right side. Good, one more. There's just a little thing. And I'm gonna have you just let your arms hang straight down towards the floor. Excellent. Just getting through the upper back here. Good, one more. There's the table set. That button you kicked earlier is what sets that. There we go. Good. There's just one spot here you need to let go all the way. Breath in and breath out. Good push. There it is. Overall, your upper back really is doing well. Okay, let's go this side up first. You'll be facing towards the windows. Mic on your back. This foot's gonna get bent. This one's gonna stay straight. Get you here, we're pulling this shoulder through. You okay to get like that? Mm-hmm. Then we're just pushing this hip all the way around through forward. Easy peasy. So this one's the bent one now. Pull this shoulder through, arm on arm. We're gonna take and just kind of push the hip through. We're gonna scoot you a little bit closer so your knee doesn't bump though. Pressure into there. Good. So we're getting a little bit more into the side neck muscles with this work. You doing okay with that pressure? Mm-hmm. We're getting in there pretty deep. That's good. There's that tender stuff right at the base of the skull. Pretty sore there still? Mm-hmm. I'm going to take your head kind of up and over right onto this here. I'm going to be right in that highest part of the neck. Right there, and it's going to be a push kind of up and over. Just like that. That was awesome.
It felt so good.
Good.
Oh.
Take it this side. This one's just lower than that first one. Real similar push. This is just stretching over here. That was awesome. Good, good, good. We're gonna do a little bit to get the shoulder mobilized. And so this arm's gonna go right over your collarbone like that. And then this arm's actually gonna reach like all the way up and over my back. So take this nice and tall. I'm getting this shoulder nice and high and just let that fall over my back. I'm gonna have you scooch down the table just a little bit so my hand has a good spot to rest. Get the hair on there okay? Yeah. So this one's on the collarbone. And go fingers up above the shoulder. That way it can drop down low. Reach, reach, reach. With this arm, you're reaching pretty good. There you go. And then let that just fall relaxed onto my back. Almost like you're giving me a hug. Be relaxed with it now. That's it. Up and over. Good. Okay, be relaxed with the arms. And you are actually in a perfect position for the thing we're gonna do next. We'll do the Y strap to wrap up. Just wanna check before we get ready for that. Nice pull like this. You do okay to have that pull like that?
Yeah, it feels really good.
Okay. Let me go grab the Y strap. I'm just gonna scoop you up like this. As I'm stretching here, I want you to think about reaching that right hand towards the wall by your feet. There you go. And then be relaxed with that. Nice. And we'll let you back down. You do okay with the stretch there?
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty decent, huh? Our next one, we're going to add just a little bit more. But we'll give you about a 30-second break here. Any pinches or pulls or anything like that?
No, it felt pretty good, actually. Not too bad.
Good. It looks a little scarier on camera than it actually feels, huh?
Yeah, it's not that bad, yeah.
All right. Here's our next pull. Really taking up some weight. Good. Do okay on that one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, scooch down so those knees really hook onto the table good. That's the stuff. Okay, we're just kind of letting our time pass, letting those muscles be relaxed. This next one, we're going to scoop you up, we'll get the nice stretch, and then we'll do the pull. Here we go. Nice. Open this up, we'll just clear it past your head here. You do okay?
Yeah.
Slip it past all the hair. There, we got it. Oh, the Velcro likes your hair.
That's right.
There we go. I caught it early, we didn't yank it. How's that feel?
Oh, feels good.
Come on up.
Oh.
Whew, we made your hair even bigger. It's drifting away. How's neck feeling?
Feeling good. I'm feeling it on this side. I think it feels good. Feels
Well,
loose.
We worked it pretty hard, so that loose feeling is nice. If I was gonna give you reality, it might be kind of sore from the work we did. One, we just stretched it in a way it hasn't been stretched probably ever. We don't really get that long stretch out of our bodies very often. Then pushing on those muscles, they're kind of locked down, and we're trying to break up and loosen those fibers. And so that work is pretty intense. Drinking lots of water, taking a pain reliever that works for you. Probably ibuprofen is your best bet just to get that inflammation down a little bit. But if you're drinking water, avoiding sugar, eat your fruits and veggies, avoiding alcohol, that all kind of inflames the already inflamed tissue. But yeah, do those things and that'll help. A day or two of soreness is typical, but yeah. Any other questions?
No.
All right.
Feels good. Thank
Good.
you. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll catch you next time.